We're starting a little bit late, but I am just gonna, everyone's getting settled here, and so just give us a few minutes. So while you're sitting here, I want you to message some of your team to get them on, because I have some awesome leaders here that are gonna be sharing some tips with you. So, and there's also a place that you can do questions and answers, so make sure to ask lots of questions. Say hi, guys.
Hi.
Hi. It's so good to see you. All right, so we're gonna leave this here. So we'll be back, okay? Just give us a few minutes. How are you?
Good.
Nice to see you.
Same. Yeah.
Good. I'm like, oh, I probably should have did my hair, but.
Gotta do more makeup. I worked.
Oh, please. Oh, yeah. Okay, wine. So I really use a glass. So pretty much there's the loud and in. So what we're gonna do is just kind of like a powwow, like yeah. So is that cool with you guys?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm so sad. And I know it's gonna be here tomorrow.
I know.
Mm-hmm. You want a water right?
I have one thing.
It's on our 30-day.
You know what? Can I have a mug? Do you have like? Can I do hot water? Because I brought tea. Please.
So make sure if you are on here, we're gonna get started in a few minutes, and we have some like cool stuff that we want to share with you guys. So just make sure that you are messaging your team to get on too. So it's important that they tune in as well as yourself. Is this, you want these or like
Just like a, what would you do, tea or coffee in?
that? Thanks. Yeah, Ray's making some tea.
Well, that's a cute little sign.
Oh, thanks. I got it all time ago.
Is that the way?
Nice.
No,
Oh, I thought it was switched. Yeah, it is. It has lower everything. Yeah.
I guess it's the one that doesn't affect your blood sugar, regular red meat or whatever, but you know,
That's
the wire
right.
is supposed to be like healthy,
Healthy for.
What is it?
Yeah.
you know, the last like 7 hours.
Yeah, yeah.
It's supposed to be like the
It's
healthy.
better.
I don't do a lot.
Yeah.
It's the health benefits of red wine. It's not, it actually has super, it's not just like.
And what about a nice wine? Is it bad? No. Yeah. I haven't had it, but I'm going to try it.
I should be drinking. I'm doing like, you know, organic.
Yeah.
Organic wine.
They have it. I was just talking to one of my student Amy saying, so like you told me that the other day.
GJ's has it. So I've never seen it.
Yeah, like what, and then it's like,
Oh, it's gonna be open like in like 2 weeks.
Yeah.
And no way. You haven't been hearing everybody talk about it.
I swear
I'm
to
gonna
God.
go there and probably be
Where?
so disappointed because
No
it's the only thing I've heard about. The university part of it, that whole thing, the whole,
Really?
where the Nordstrom rack and everything is.
Oh, that's so awesome.
Yeah, I've never heard of it. Like, it's nothing.
It's like,
I think it's
natural,
New
like-
York, but it's not, like, it's like a market basket of natural food, basically. Yes.
Yeah. That's exciting.
So like a Trader Joe's on steroids.
Exactly.
That'd be great.
So,
I want to start it, and then I just thought my friend that's teaching more rap, she wants me to go and help her on this video weekend. So it'll be like all of this.
Oh, yeah.
I'll start after.
Yeah. Have to like restart.
Yeah, that. Erin, so she's a junior.
all right, guys, we're gonna bring you in here. I don't know if this is too far. Is this too far, you think? Or should we bring it closer over here? Maybe we'll do over here.
Is that
Well, just come in, you know? Oh, is she?
Okay, so we are gonna start here for you guys. We have just a few of us here. everyone had some stuff going on, and WOW did not come in, so we're all gonna re-plan a WOW party. But we really wanted to come to you and kind of talk with everybody. So we're just gonna do our own thing, and then Savannah's gonna come. So we're just gonna talk like they're not even here. Yes, she's on her way. So, all right, cool.
It's a
Like going there now.
when we do live parties.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Gotcha.
Gotcha. Yeah. All
All right,
right.
how many viewers do we have? 0? 0 viewers?
I think it always says that,
All right.
unless until you, right?
I think maybe once it goes live, I forget.
It is live.
Yeah, like once you play back, I think it shows how many viewers.
Yes, probably.
Okay.
All right.
So Shannon and I were actually talking today, and we thought about like talking tonight about our conversation because it was so good. I wish we could have recorded it.
Mm-hmm.
One of those. But we're just talking about like how like the seasons, you know, there's sometimes it's like so busy and so slow. And what happens is a lot of people get discouraged and they think, all right, well, it's so slow now, so I'm just gonna give up, or my team's quitting, or my team's stopping, so I'm just gonna quit. And we say it all the time, like, you can't. And it takes a really strong, I think, person to keep going and ride the storm, because it's so easy to be like, all right, well, they all quit and nothing's really working for my business right now, so I'm gonna quit too. It's very easy to do that.
Mm-hmm.
But we say this business, like, if it was easy, everyone would be doing it. If it was easy, everyone in this business would be Ambassador Diamonds. Like, it's not easy, and no one said it was easy. So I think if everyone knows, y'all included, people on your team, like, we have people quit too. We have people that decide to sit or decide to take a break, and that definitely sometimes takes a win out of our sales, like as leaders, but it's up to us to go out and find new people and run with the runners and keep on going. It's like a 24/7 business. We're in it 12 months out of the year. It's not like we're in it 1 month, maybe next month we're not gonna be in it. Next month I might wanna be in it. It's one of those things like you commit to, we're doing it.
Mm-hmm.
And we want to work with those people that want to do it all the time and want to come back into this business and want to really focus on it. It's not our fault that they don't wanna do it. And we just have to know that it's not your fault, it's no one's fault. We're just, it's one of those things, but it does get better. And we know once January hits, it's like, holy moly, it's so busy and crazy, and it gets like, it's so good. But you know, when it's high, it's really high. But when it's low, it can be really low. And once in the middle, it's like, okay, is it gonna go up? Is it gonna go down? Like, we don't really know. And this is network marketing, this is this business. And it's one of those things that I think once people know from the get-go, like, if you don't know that going in and all of a sudden it crashes and people quit and they're like, oh, this didn't work for me.
Yeah.
Where if you know, like, this is the business and this is what happens, then you wouldn't be so frustrated. Hi.
Want some water or anything? Or a glass of wine?
So I think it's important.
Is this too hard for you?
No, it's fine.
Are you sure?
Yeah, thanks. How are you? Good. Hi, Savannah.
Mary.
We have a little live camera going on here. So we're just talking about, you know, the business, and sometimes it gets busy and sometimes it's slow, and it's just one of those things that we just have to keep on going or go and get stuck.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I think it's important to read like the GoPro when you first get in, because I think it explains it all so much better than like reading it now 3 years in.
Yeah.
Like it's almost when you go to school and you study like what you're going to school for, like we should do that in the beginning and have our
Yeah, well, I feel like in the beginning for me, like self-development was like, we were kind of like brought into this and we're like, hey, just figure your way out.
Right.
We did, and we didn't give up, and we could have like a million times. But so like that, like we'd hear like self-development, but we're still like self-development, like it just wasn't like really instilled in us. I know
Yeah.
you've always been into that, but that was
Yeah.
never like my thing that I did. And I feel like I should have done so much more of that before, because I think it would have just made such a big difference. But I think we all have things like, oh, I wish I did this, or I wish I did this, and I wish I did that. But if we did it the way we wish we did it, because,
I know.
right? I mean, that's how I look at it. But,
But it's important. I think it's important just for us to teach our distributors and new people coming in, like, there are gonna be times where it's really slow and you're gonna wanna give up. So I need to know what your why is right away, Are you someone that want to be pushed? Are you someone that wants me to back off? Are you someone that needs the, hey, what are you doing? Constantly checking in? Because you could be someone that's like, leave me alone if I don't want this. Like, I don't want you to call me all the time or message me all the time. Like, that could turn them off. And then it could be like, there was too much. Or you could be someone that needs that constant, hey, Melissa, how you doing today? What's going on? What do you need? Constantly checking in. So I think it's important to kind of get that out in the beginning, to know what type of person and what type of relationship that you want to have with them from the get-go. So then when, say you did stop, you're like, oh, no, Reagan, push me. I need you to tell me. And then you stop and I don't hear from you. I'm going to call you out. Say, listen, you said you started because, you want X, Y, and Z. Are those so important to you? Because I'm going to be here to remind you and help you. But if you don't want me to, then I won't. But you told me to. So kind of call them out on it. But it's important from the beginning to know someone's why and know why they get started. Because if you don't know that, you can't remind them like why they started.
Knowing what motivates them, getting to know them as a person.
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely. And that goes with anything, like not even like our business, It's important for them in I think the relationships, to make that relationship with them, And if they don't really have I don't know, like if they're not really like, well, I don't really want to do a launch party and I don't really want this, and like, why don't you just be a customer? Like, sometimes I'm not so quick to be like, you should be a distributor. Sometimes not everyone's made to be a distributor, and they're really not. And our company, we get paid from customers too. So I always say, maybe you should just be a customer for now, and then we can upgrade you to a distributor, and then that, by being that way too, kind of make, oh, you don't need me, like, because yes, you want people on your team, but like if they're not willing to work, then you don't really need them in a sense,
Yeah, absolutely. Because you don't want to again be chasing someone or hounding them if they really don't want this in the beginning. Because if they're just bound to quit, then be a customer.
Yeah. If they don't want it, it's not going to go anywhere.
Nope.
And some people make way better customers. I found my sister.
Yeah, some people make way better customers because they're like out, don't even realize it, but they're like out like, oh yeah, I use this, telling everyone about it, but it's not their thing. It's just not their thing, Which is so cool. But
so that's like the big thing, is just if you guys feel it's kind of slow, if you feel people are kind of not responding to you, or it's just not, we know it's a fall. It does get better. People can start getting back into like schedule after school started, summer's over. So it does get better. We've seen 4 seasons of this, my God. But
I know I forgot to even say like it was like our anniversary.
Mine's tomorrow.
Oh, it is? Oh boy.
So, we've seen it, but it's just, I think it's so important for us to kind of remind our teams that like there are slow times, there's busy times, there's not so good times, not so bad times, but it's just staying consistent and staying persistent through the whole time.
October is a great month too, because parents are all like settled, their kids go back to school. Everybody is feeling the summer tummy, like, oh, it's terrible. So now they're like, all right, it's time to get on it, get healthy again before the holidays roll in.
Yeah, so and then they're thinking like, oh my gosh, Christmas or the holidays is like right here.
Oh, yeah.
And
extra money for Christmas shopping.
Yeah, that takes a lot when you have like a lot of gifts and family and all that to buy for,
Absolutely.
Gosh, I remember like charging away on everything. I'm like, okay, like even Christmas Eve, still going to buy gifts with my Wrap Cash, like legit, or not my Wrap Cash, my Bar Cash.
Yeah.
Like running to like Walmart and like getting that last purchase because I made like $500 in the bar for Christmas Eve. Like I would legit use that money and go and buy like Pete a gift. And I'd get like the ugly blue or pink iPod, and he's like, "This is awesome." It was the last one I had. It was like the Nano or something. I don't know. He's like, "Oh, thanks, hon." Everything's out. Yeah, there's nothing left. It was the last one in Nolan, Massachusetts. But so that's what I did. But so that's like one thing to push, like Christmas is coming and stuff like that. One of the other things too is like social media. I think that like is huge, and I know you you guys don't, but like just like posting like every 2 seconds, like you want people to see your adventure and stuff, but like definitely personal message people and talk to them. There's so many like scripts where if I was like, got a message by Melissa and was like, you know, I've been watching you, you would be such a great fit on my team, I'd be like, kind of like, wow, I'd be flattered that she would pick me out. So instead of me just putting like, hey, join my team on Facebook, I'm going to send you a message and be like, oh my gosh, Melissa, like, I see you home with the kids. You're, you know, having such a great time. Like, you would be such a great fit for my team.
Yeah, just make it personal.
Making it personal. And I think that's a big, big thing.
Yeah, I liked the one you just put too. Like, I've been thinking about you, like, that you would be perfect at this. Like, I liked that kind of.
Yeah. Not like a lie because like you're just trying to get them, because there's people when you think of your business that come to your mind.
Yeah.
I mean, we all have those people. And so by sending them that message, I still have one girl, I know she's going to join my team because she's just like me in every sort of way. Like, we are like twins, with our last jobs, everything. And she's always like, why do you think I'd be so good at this? I'm like, because I know you would. And she's going to join my team. She's been on my mind since the day I started.
Yeah.
But she will, right? I mean, it's just her
Just
time.
not her time right
Not
now.
her time yet. So.
I know, I have 2 of those.
Mhm.
I just have to get the wrap on the second one.
Mhm. Maybe the WOW will get her.
Mm.
I know.
Now WOW is gonna like be.
That's gonna be big.
It's gonna be big. I mean, you can contact makeup artists, like
Yeah.
even if you know, like you're putting makeup on for like a wedding or something, and then you just apply that, and then you apply the makeup over it. I mean, they're gonna see those results
I
instantly.
can't wait.
It's gonna be
I
awesome.
can't wait to put it on my husband and like just.
I know.
He works out in the sun.
Yeah, that's how
He has
Kenny.
like here.
That's
and
how Kenny
here.
is.
And he shouldn't, and he won't like let me do any of the skin cream, but just.
Well,
put
Kenny
it
was
on
like,
and show him.
can I use that? Like, he was the first to be like, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think that'll be good to post, and then his friends would see
Yeah.
it and
Yeah.
that whole age group.
Mhm.
Yeah, Pete has it here, and I can't wait to get it here.
Mhm.
And I was just gonna get Botox last week. My aunt does it, and she's like, "Oh, I'll inject you or whatever." Denise's hair, and I didn't do it, and so now I'm glad because now I can do it.
Yeah.
Hi.
Hello, my baby girl.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
So exciting.
I just went by there. I just didn't expect to see the painter there, and he's there. I'm like, it's like, what do you think? I was like, well, I'm not a fan of people that paint on the back. I mean, I don't have overhead lights and stuff. Huh?
You're live on.
That's all right. No, it's fine. It's just that team.
She doesn't like people painting in the dark. It's all right.
Hi, everybody. Sorry. How's it going?
So lots of lights in that house, I bet. Lots of lights. That's
I'm
good.
so glad to be here.
I know. They're so cozy.
Yes. Cool. All right. So what else do we want to talk about? Silvana.
Talks about slow times and keep going and going gets tough. Social media.
Everybody has a low time in their work, no matter what kind of job you have, whether you're a teacher, or you're a janitor, or you're the president. There's always a low time. You have to work through it and move on. That's what you have to do.
What helps
I mean-
you most?
Excuse me?
What helps you most? What motivates you?
Well, you know what I think personally is to go back out and confront it. You know what I mean? Instead of like making that no, like, oh, she's not having a party tonight. You know what I
Put
used to
the
say?
wrap on people.
Yeah. Put a wrap on site, get on the phone. I mean, you don't want to get on the phone if you're going to sound low yourself, because people can detect that.
Mhm.
But I used to always say to my girls, get 100 no's. They're like, 100 no's? I'm like, go out no's. Because you know why? You're not going to get 100 no's. You're going to get some yeses.
Mhm.
And that's what you need to do.
Yep, getting the wrap on people.
Yeah, get the
It's
wrap
so
on
true.
people.
Even
Very
and I'm the
excitement.
first one to like. I was like kind of in a funk. Like I've given out 1 million Blitz cards. I haven't signed any distributors up this month. Like I've gotten loyal customers, but it's like I'm like, what's going on? Like, you know, and so the other day I was like, get over yourself, legit, get over yourself, put on some makeup, go out. And honestly, I went to Panera Bread and I was like, all right, I set myself up and I put my stuff out
Mhm.
in the middle of Panera Bread, and the girl came walking in from like out on her break, and she's like, "Oh my gosh, do you do that?" And how many times have we been to
I
Panera
know.
Bread? But we
Mhm.
sit in the back and we do our
Do
thing
our
because we're
little
usually
live
doing like a live whatever.
party.
But this time I put my stuff out. Everybody knew what I was doing, and people were watching. And so we started talking, and I booked a party from that. And then I went and picked Brody up from school. and I went to get new dog food, and I just started making a conversation with the lady. And so then she said, put in my info, and then she's like, oh, about It Works and my Sherpa, and then she didn't really say much. And then she said my info, and I was like, oh, you live in Easton, blah, 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 making small. And then she said my daughter my daughter lives in Woburn, and I said, oh, I went to aesthetic school there, and then her daughter is a teacher at the aesthetic school that I went to, and then I was like, whipped it out, and I go, well, I used to be an esthetician, but now this is what I do. And then she was like, oh my goodness, I've been wanting this, like, and she was like,
just never know.
you just don't know. And she lives a street away from me, and she's having a wrap party, and her mother's an esthetician, her sister is a traveling makeup artist, her daughter works at Catherine Hines, like, you know what I mean? So it's like, and she's like, this woman's in my backyard, and she's like, I've seen it on Instagram, but I've never known anybody to do it. So,
Just never know.
and like that, and I'm like, that's just another reminder of like, yeah, you can be in a funk or whatever, but just get out and talk to people, you know?
Even if, like, sometimes, like, even just going, like, I did errands today, like, always have your Blitz cards and always have wraps. Like, you can't go in any store without it.
Yeah.
Because you'll see someone like, oh, I wish I had my card. You know, then how many times do you do that? Like, I search into your pocket, like, I have none left. You know, like, it happens, but make sure before you leave that house to stock up.
Yeah, I mean,
like,
remember one day I went to go buy paint at that paint store in Norwood at the mill, and she started talking to me, and I was like, oh my gosh, and she's like, I want a box of facial wraps and a box of wraps right now. I'm like, okay, but shame on me, I didn't have them in my car. I had to drive all the way home, go get them, and then brought them back to her, but still, you know.
I know, see
Yeah,
yourself.
always keep extra Blitz cards, you know, whatever about wraps, but definitely keep extra Blitz cards in your car. I have a little side pocket, I keep like this many of them in there. Because you do run out of them in your pocket, and as being women, we change our pockets a lot, and sometimes with rushing, I just throw some stuff in, and they're in my side pocket and whatever. So if you keep them in your car, you always have them.
Savannah, do you want to talk a little bit? You've been doing some awesome networking, and I love that. I think that's so cool. So what has that done for you?
A few wrap parties, a lot of private appointments, but yeah, I just getting out there, just talking to people and meeting new people. So I've gone to a few fashion shows, a lot of like networking events. So you get a lot of different people, like techie people, lawyers, but you never know. I mean, I don't care. I'm just like out there wherever I can go, I go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't know who.
This girl really beats the pavement, that's for sure. She really does do it. I see her skipping. Too.
Yeah. I mean, you know, like I said, we've all had downtime, but I kind of beat myself up. But then I'm like, you know what? Like, I just go out, I get in the car, and I sit a few hours, and I just go. Like, I was in Cambridge the other day. I mean, froze my ass off. Sorry. You know,
Such a fun place to be, though.
I have to go back. I mean, I can't do it all.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Somerville is huge. Like, I can't. Like, you know.
That's fun.
Yeah. I mean, it's just like, you gotta put a smile on your face, be happy, and you're pumped, and I think it just all kind of flows.
Yeah.
And you will talk to like that person that's going to totally change your business.
Exactly.
You know, it's the numbers game, like we say all the time. So it may take 2 years to find that one person, but if you stop right before you hit 2 years, you never would have found that person. So it is just talking to people and getting in front of people and keep doing what you're doing, because eventually.
No, it's so much fun. Like, anybody and everybody, whether they yell, say no, or no, you know what I mean? Just continue with a smile. Whereas before, I'd be like, crying, you know what I mean? So it's really like, I don't know, it's boosts my
confidence.
Totally.
Yeah, and like not what everybody thinks. Like they're like people have quit my business. I've had double diamonds. I've had diamonds quit my business. I've had it happen, but I'm not gonna let those quitters be what holds me back from what I want. Like I was like, all right, I don't understand why you're quitting, whatever. And most of the 99% of the time, it's just something personal in their life that, so I don't blame myself as a person, because again, we're all in this business, not by ourselves, but for ourselves. So we are all here to help each other, but at the end of the day, we are responsible for what goes on in our own business. So I can't blame Reagan for, you know, like, oh, you didn't do this month, or you didn't do this month, or my upline didn't help me with this, or whatever it was. Like, you can't, it comes down to like what I am gonna do, you know? And so you are the only person, a reflection of your business. But at that same time, even if you're putting 120% in your business, like, it will happen for you. It's just the time of when it's.
Look at somebody like Shelley Bowman, as most of us have all met Shelley Bowman before. I mean, she just picked up, I mean, she could have been at probably a more uncomfortable place in her life being a kid, like 18, and having a little kid and expecting and having a husband that was going to Afghanistan and being by herself and picking up that card. And look at her now. I mean, Ambassador Diamond, and she has been. She's
presidential.
Oh, was she?
Presidential.
Sorry.
Yeah.
But I mean, she's one of our youngest millionaires. I mean, it's incredible. And it was off of a Blitz card, though, on top of it. That's, who would have thought that, somebody like, sometimes again, like picking out people that you think are going to do this business is not the way you should be doing it. It needs to be open and asked to everybody, because you don't know. I mean, who would have thought with her, having a little one and expecting another one, and her husband's not even around, and she was living in housing. I mean, well, she had nothing,
Right,
that
if
somebody else would have considered.
qualified her, you would have said, no, she's not a good fit.
Somebody else would have thought that she had nothing, nothing to offer to this business.
Yep.
I mean, you just don't know, so you have to just keep doing it, and who knows, every day you have to hope when you hand that card, she's another Shelley Bowman.
Yeah.
Or Shannon Dial.
And honestly, in this
Already
area,
of us.
we don't have any leadership here. So that like really, I mean, there's in Michigan, there's what, 3 Black Diamonds in Michigan, and then Major is a Black Diamond in Salt Lake City, I think she is, or something in Missouri. But there's like, I think there's like 10 to 12 ambassador diamonds along with that. And that's in one state. In here, we have
nothing going. I mean, I'm not saying
There's
nothing we do, but I mean, but we haven't even tapped into the resources here.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, didn't they say Pennsylvania has like 8 ambassadors, or?
Oh, does
I
it?
think, I remember Tammy saying. No, I remember something when she came and said like, that we don't have.
Okay. Yeah.
There's not even an ambassador diamond like any state surrounding us either.
No.
No.
Who's Pennsylvania?
Oh, yeah, we're going. Yeah. Sorry, but yeah, I mean, even like I'm still floored by when I did that conference last year at the Women's Conference in Boston. There was 10,000 people there, and when I tell you, there was maybe 4 to 5 people that came up and said they actually tried our products, and everyone else had already heard of it, but just never had tried it.
Yeah.
I've been hearing a lot of that. Like, I've heard of it, but I haven't.
Right.
Yeah, everyone, or yeah, like my friend out in Chicago does it. I'm like, well, why haven't you tried it yet? You know?
Yeah.
But they see it, but that's the thing. And John Eric says it takes how many times for somebody to see something before they actually do it? I think it was like 9 to 15 times before they see they try it. Nobody, like, I'm that instant, like, if I saw Reagan put that on Facebook, I'd be like, all right, what do you have? I need it now. Like, when that spray tan came out for the first time when I heard about it, I drove on, I was an esthetician, and I had like maybe like an hour block in between clients. And I drove from here to, I think it was like Saugus was like the first one. You did it? It was in Saugus?
Like, yeah.
Yeah, it was somewhere up there
Very
off of
first
Route
one
1.
came,
Yep, and I'm like, I need that in my life. And so I drove and went and did it in between clients. Like I hopped in my car and did like 100 to get there.
That's not to an hour.
Yeah, that's how I am. But not everyone's like that. They're not willing to like you would read the ingredients before you did it, you know?
I didn't look at
No.
the ingredients. I put it on.
No,
It's like,
I would have
oh,
done that.
How do I get on? Like,
I'm
I
not
want to
green
sell
like
this.
that.
This is
alright.
great.
No,
Well,
I
what
need
It
people
really
have-
isn't green to me.
have ideas. I mean, Shannon, who would have thought Shannon would have been doing this either? I mean, when we go back in time here, she would have been the last person doing this type of business. So it just brings you back to, you just don't know.
Yeah.
You really don't. That's why you can't give up. You just keep moving forward.
Yeah, absolutely.
I love one of the posts that you put on, if you give up, you'll never know. Or, you just don't know where it's going to take you. Nobody knows. So if you don't give up, then you don't have to worry about ever being a quitter.
That's right.
Yeah, it's not an option.
No.
Are you guys all still with us over here?
I'm like really dark.
I know.
Shadow.
We're not looking so pretty, but I think you
good.
get the idea of it.
I'm definitely not. I've been
Let me-
up working since
Let me
4:30
hit this
morning.
question and answer. I don't know if anybody.
No.
Okay. You can, if you're on here and you to anyone, you can ask questions. So let's hear it. We're waiting.
White chalky.
Okay.
So make sure that you wash your face, like do your lotion, do your lip and eye, wait for it's all dried, and then apply like a pea size, half a pea size, like such a small amount. Like right around here, kind of like
So it has
just,
to be on clean skin.
yes.
Okay.
And then apply makeup after.
Okay. Wow. I just want-
Yeah, so you do the lip and eye cream first. And then
Okay.
the vial.
Okay.
Mhm.
You know, my mom's leaving tomorrow for Florida, and she was like stocking her mailbox because she wanted it.
You have to mail it to her.
I know.
How long is she going for?
A week.
No, maybe not. Just tell her that when she goes down to Florida, has a great vacation, she's gonna need it when she gets home.
I know. She's taking my daughter, so.
Oh, that's nice.
That she
Yeah.
really might need it.
What are they doing?
I said they could ask questions, but I don't know if they can. So can everybody give us a shout out that you can see us at least? Are you on?
Is Elizabeth on?
I know Elizabeth is definitely
So
on.
tell Elizabeth to message or text me. If she can even
Elizabeth,
see.
if you can hear us, give us a shout out and text us. So conference, everyone's question is what?
I thought it's gonna be on your birthday,
Why?
January 13th.
Why?
I just said, that's when,
Well,
that's gonna be
everyone's-
Wednesday we'll be going.
Everyone's thinking, like the rumor, like people are saying they think that it's like being like bumped out because the tickets aren't on sale yet.
Yeah, I was wondering last year was September, you could do September, you know what I mean? And
No,
Yeah,
they'll
well,
definitely be
that's-
doing it in January. And that's my opinion. I mean, anybody that's runs a company like that with this size magnitude, I mean, you have to kick it off in January. You can't let January go. I'm thinking we're gonna be leaving Wednesday, January
Yeah, I mean, that
13th.
does make sense. You can't January,
You
like,
can't let January go,
I know.
never.
do you
I
have?
always booked, I actually went
Yeah.
on JetBlue today and they had two decent tickets, leaving January 13th and coming back on the whatever the Sunday was. And I was like, oh.
All right, this time, we're leaving Tuesday night, Tuesday.
Absolutely.
We went, the first year we went was like
Thursday.
Thursday at like
Night.
check-in.
Yeah, they get
Thursday
Thursday
night,
like
yeah.
about
And
midnight.
then yes, last year was Wednesday night.
And this
Which
year
is
is Tuesday.
Tuesday. Next year might be a week.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
deserve it.
What are you doing? You going in on Tuesday?
Just to have the whole day to ourselves Wednesday.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Because last time Wednesday night, and then you like rush, get there, go to sleep, and then Thursday's crazy, Friday's crazy, Saturday's crazy.
Yeah.
So it'd be nice to have just one down day before all the crazy.
We did that for green carpet. And
Plus Tuesday's a better day to get airline tickets.
Right.
Yeah.
Can I make yes?
So Tuesday to Sunday. Well,
Wait till the
usually,
husband find out. I'll get my
isn't
dog before they hear.
it usually like the 21st, 22nd, 23rd?
It's
No,
not
no,
on the
no.
weekend because it's been like my husband's birthday's the 18th.
Oh,
so every
true.
year it's been.
Yeah,
Okay.
I felt like we left like right after my birthday.
Yeah, but this is,
Last
but
year.
the way it's
Yeah.
following, I bet you that second week. They
So
might
that
go to
Wednesday,
that third,
your
they might
birthday
go
was
to
on
that
Tuesday
third week,
last
but I
year.
bet you they go to that second week, the 13th.
Yes, we left on the day after my birthday because I got that horrible spray tan and I looked like Hulk. It was green.
Oh,
I
And
remember that.
we went out to
You had to
dinner
do it with the
and I had a
hat
hat on and Braden's like, this is so embarrassing. I can't, this is so embarrassing. And it was green. I was like, I can't go to conference. Oh, it was so bad. Yeah, terrible.
All right, so no Q&As. All right, I think that we,
All right, so
Final
if you have any
opinion, what do you
questions,
give us?
guys, you
if
can
anybody's on, they can message me. Anybody? Jim McHugh, I'm surprised you're not messaging me, my friend.
Okay, so we're gonna stop the broadcast and we can share the link and you guys can get some of
We're
that.
gonna have a really big announcement once we hang up, so wish you
All
were
right,
here.
so wish you were here. You missed out. Have a good night, guys. Say bye.
Bye.